It's time now to take a look at your latest local news from around the region. I'm Dan Hardenbrook, and this is your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. Your local news today brought to you by your three-time award-winning local newspaper of the year. It's the Newberry News. Let's check out this week's front page headlines. Meet the Fishin' Whiz Kid. It's Noah Bentley. Newberry has hired a new elementary principal. The snow-covered helipad in Newberry is causing concern. Michigan is posting a population growth, and Loose EMS has been gifted a new rescue sled. Those stories and more available inside this week's edition of your award-winning Newberry News. It's available now. In your latest local news, organizers of the UP 200 Sled Dog Races looking for multiple volunteers for this event. The UP 200 returns to Grand Marais February 14th. The organization crew running the Grand Marais side of the race are still in need of volunteers at multiple locations. They're searching for volunteers to monitor the road crossing station number 5, which is Ridge Road at the cemetery from 5 until 11 p.m. on the night of the races. At the community center, they need front area traffic control from 1 until 5 p.m., then from 5 p.m. until 10 p.m. A 2-person timing crew is needed for the finish gate from 5 until 10 p.m., and in the dog lot, volunteers from 5 until 10 p.m. to radio to the gate when teams are getting ready to leave. If you're interested in volunteering and monitoring those locations for the UP 200 Sled Dog Races, you can contact 989-513-2614. Send a text if you're interested in volunteering, or you can email gmup200@gmail.com. There's more information on the Grand Marais, Michigan Facebook page. The Portage Anglers Club is getting ready for one of their biggest winter events. It's the annual Curtis Frostbite Ice Fishing Contest. That takes place Saturday, February 7th, with fishing starting at 6 a.m., the final weigh-in wrapping up at 7 o'clock. Fishing will take place on the ice of the South, North, and Big Manistique Lakes. Prizes for longest pike and walleye and the 3 heaviest, perch and crappie. Cost is $25 per angler. All participants are also welcome to a post-contest celebration, the Shipwreck Bar, with food, music, raffles, and prize winners. Registration is open now. It's available through noon on February 7th. You can sign up at Mixed Bait Shop or the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis. Weigh-ins will begin on February 7th at 4 p.m., and all anglers must be in line at 7 p.m. to qualify. Contest will run under State of Michigan fishing laws. If you want more information, contact Betsy Pulaski at 906-287-0617. You can also email Portage Anglers Club at AOL.com. The event again is sponsored by the Portage Anglers Club. Manistique Area Schools has hired a new assistant middle and high school principal. The Board of Education in Manistique approving the hiring of Jack Peretta at their most recent meeting. Peretta has a start date of February 2nd. Brings more than 20 years of experience to the Emerald City. His time includes as educator, school leader, and nonprofit director. He's worked in public schools, community organizations, and higher education settings, both in the U.S. and internationally. Peretta's career has been guided by what he says is a belief that strong schools grow from clear structures, meaningful relationships, and a deep respect for place and community. Peretta began his teaching career as part of the Teach for America Corps, and then as a 7th grade science teacher in Oakland, California, where he then co-founded and served as executive director of Oakland Leaf. That was a community-based nonprofit group supporting youth development and public school partnerships. His time also includes a dean of diploma for students in Bangalore, India. He also was most recently the Dean of Culture and Summer School Principal at the Jalen Rose Leadership Academy in Detroit. Peretta is looking forward to joining the Manistique family and starting soon. Jack Peretta, the new Assistant Middle and High School Principal in Manistique. The Luce County Commissioners is accepting applications for the position of Luce County Planning and Zoning Administrator. You can submit your resume to the Luce County Clerk's office at 407 West Terry Street, Newberry, Michigan, 49868. Application deadline is set for 4 o'clock on February 13th. That is a Friday. For more information, check out today's latest edition of the Newberry News. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. That's your latest local news. It is your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. Your news each and every week brought to you by your 3-time award-winning local newspaper of the year. It's the Newberry News. It's Wednesday. Pick up your latest copy of your award-winning Newberry News. It's available now. Time now to check in with sports. Newberry beats Engadine in boys basketball action, sweeping their rivalry series with the Engadine Eagles at the J.L. DeCook Gymnasium last night. A 50-33 win for the JVs for Newberry. Continue their strong season. In the varsity contest, Newberry bounced back from a tough loss in Manistique the prior night with a big victory, 84-46 over the Eagles. Newberry's now 7-4 overall at the boys varsity level. They're back in action when they take on Brimley later this week. Michigan came from behind to beat Nebraska in a top 5 matchup in men's college basketball last night. 75-7 for the Cornhuskers, who had one of the nation's longest winning streaks at 24 straight games. Michigan now 19-1, 9-1 in Big Ten play, and currently holds the head-to-head tiebreaker over Nebraska. Up next, a big showdown with Michigan State at the Breslin Center. Two were winners last night in Big Ten Conference play. Coach Tom Izzo and company continue their great season. Sparty also ranked in the top 10 as well, able to pick over Rutgers, Michigan State, and Michigan at the Breslin Center again on Friday night. Your latest local weather forecast. The weather continues cold. There is a winter weather advisory in effect until 7 p.m. this evening. Snow showers today, cloudy skies, a high near 12, wind chills below 0, west winds 5 to 10. Thursday, slight chance of snow showers, sunny but cold, a high near 5, wind chills dipping back between minus 10 and minus 20. For Friday, slight chance of snow showers, cloudy, a high near 11. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. This is your latest Newberry News Update on M123 FM.